cooking with Sakari. Cooking with Sakari. Cooking with Sakari. Cooking with Sakari. When I'm in that kitchen with precision, mix, this is all the division of this hot taste of tradition. Food network, I need musicians. See the recipe is simple. Now you cooking with Sakari. Cooking with Sakari. Cooking with Sakari. Cooking with Sakari.
Welcome back. This is Simply Cooking with Sakari, and today we're going to be having something really cool, really simple, easy. We're going to be doing cup of noodles. I said it right. Cup of noodles with garlic, chicken, some vegetables in there, and that's it. Super simple, super easy, but this is what we call a struggle meal, and we're going to show you how to elevate it to the next level. Stay tuned. Alright, so we have all our ingredients here. We have our chicken thighs, and chicken wings. I love dark meat, so these are going to be the best ones for cooking any type of broth or stew or anything like that. And then we have our fresh ingredients here, so we have our scallions, eggs, garlic, fresh ginger, and our bok choy, which is really cool. And then yeah, we have our cup of noodles, which we're going to transform. Salt, pepper, chili, a little bit of adobo goes a long way, and a bouillon cube, which a lot of people in your house you have. But this is really going to add like another level of flavor, just to make your stock a little bit stronger, your broth a little bit stronger, which is kind of cool. So for the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to season the chicken, just salt and pepper, and then we're going to get that going. Alright, so we're going to take the chicken, okay, and we're going to lay out this chicken. The reason why we're laying out the chicken is just so we can get nice even coats of seasoning on it. You don't want like bits and pieces seasoned or whatever else. So whenever you're seasoning, you want to season from a higher level. Not super close, just a nice distance so it falls nice and evenly. Okay, and you want it covered, okay? Fresh pepper. Same thing. And we're going to do this to both sides of the chicken. Okay, same thing. Nice and high, back and forth, even. Okay. Alright, so we have our ginger here. What we're going to do is take a spoon and we're going to start scraping off that skin. So the reason why you want to use a spoon is because it's going to leave the most on there. You're going to have the most yield from it. And we're just going to peel all of this skin. So like when you're eating ginger, yes, you can leave it on, but when you taste it, it's pretty like, I don't know, bitter, unpleasant, you know, depending on what you want. So for me, I always like to peel it. Okay, I'm gonna take it. What I do is I squared it off. That way it lays flat, so it's not moving back and forth. I'm just gonna make like little planks of it. Okay, and then what I do is I'll take it. And ginger is such a strong flavor for me that I don't want big chunks of ginger in my food. Okay. That's what you're looking for the ginger. Not too big, not too small. Nice amount of ginger. So I have our ginger there. Next, we're gonna take our garlic. Okay. Just start breaking into it. Nothing crazy, right? What I like to do is I like to smash it with the back of my knife. That helps it open up. And then I'll just pop it right out. Yeah, it's gonna have that flavor. And this is where we're gonna cook our chicken in, okay? We're gonna take our ginger garlic oil, right? And we're just gonna take the oil right now. And this is where we're gonna fry our chicken in, okay? And it's gonna give the chicken a nice flavor. You hear it start to sizzle. Okay. So now whenever you add anything to a hot pan, it's gonna automatically cool it down. So you want it a little bit hotter than what you think it's gonna do. We're not going to crowd the pan, meaning we're not going to add too much all at once. So first I'll cook my chicken thighs, then I'll cook my chicken wings. While the chicken's going, we can cut up some of the bok choy that we're going to be using. So we have this beautiful bok choy here. I'm going to cut the ends off. So what I like to do with bok choy is I love the actual stem of it. The stem is really nice. It has like a nice crunchy flavor to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down the middle. Okay. I'm going to just peel off some of these stems here. Okay, away from the core. And we're just going to cut it like a similar size to the ginger. Okay. Right. This is what you're looking for. The size of the bok choy. Now I start to smell my chicken. I smell it starting to get a little bit brown. Yeah, that's what you want. That brown is flavor. I'm gonna let it go for a little bit longer. Chicken here, I'm gonna add the rest of that chicken back in there. I'm gonna add a garlic ginger mixture here. I love garlic, I love ginger, so I put about like 10 cloves of garlic, like insane, you know. I'm gonna add our water, and we want it to just cover the chicken. And let that cook in there, okay? To our water, we're gonna add our bouillon cube, which is a quick and easy way just to take your broth to the next level. You know, at the restaurant we usually would add, you know, chicken stock and things like that, but this is really gonna kind of give that extra flavor. That was add some scallions here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the top of the scallion, and when you're dealing with scallions, anything that like really isn't too nice, you can peel off if you like, and underneath it's really going to be beautiful. Make sure that it's washed, clean, not dirty, and then we're going to take the top and we're just going to chop up some scallions to add to the finished product, which will be really nice. And this end here, what we're going to do, we're going to throw it into the broth. Okay, so that way we're not wasting anything. We're using tops, nice, sweet, beautiful tops. See how it's looking. Now in the meantime, what we could do is we could also cook our egg. And for me, the best way to cook an egg, put it into boiling water, and we're going to shock it. What that means is we're going to stop the cooking process with some cold ice water. So I have some ice water here. I have my 2 eggs. I have my water right here. We want it to bring it up to a boil. Okay? Once it brings it to a boil, we're going to add our eggs in, and we're going to cook it for exactly 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay? Set a timer, whatever you like, but for me, 5 minutes, 30 seconds is the way to go. It's going to give you a nice runny egg. Now, like I said, if you don't like the runny egg, cook it for 7 minutes, put it into ice water, put it into cold water, and it will be fine. So it's been 5 minutes. We're going to take these eggs out. Go ahead and drop it right into your cold water, right into your ice water. Lots of ice. You can move around, touch. And you basically want to just stop the cooking process. That's what you're looking at. And our chicken right here, you smell it, it's going. You want it at like a medium high heat, and you just want it to go, kind of like summer. You don't want it to really rapidly boil, you know, but you just want it to just continuously keep going. And it smells really good. And it's gonna be a really nice flavor for both. So we're gonna let that go, like I said before, for about 30 minutes, and then we'll be back. And we're back. So this has been cooking for about like 30 to 45 minutes or so. You smell the chicken, you smell everything, like the garlic, the ginger, like, woo! Yeah. So now that we have this, we're gonna give it a taste, right? See how it is, see if it needs anything, see like what's going on here. Okay, with the chicken, you want the chicken to be like really tender, falling off the bone, like, and which it is, which is good. I'm gonna take some of the broth. So good. So good. I'm gonna add a little bit of adobo now. Just because adobo contains garlic. If you look at the ingredients, it contains garlic powder in it. I don't have any garlic powder. I'm just gonna intensify the garlic flavor. Add a little bit more salt just to elevate it a little bit. Okay, and the reason why I'm adding this at the end is because if you add it in the beginning, it's gonna concentrate in there and it's gonna become a little bit too salty. I'm gonna add a little bit of chili. And then now we can add our bok choy after we add our noodles, okay? So if we take a look, we got our cup of noodles here, and we're gonna see what's inside here. Some vegetable oil, fork, seasoning, and then our noodles, of course. So we're gonna add our cup of noodles in there, okay? And we're just gonna let this continue cooking until the noodles get nice and soft. Okay. Once this gets soft, then we can add the bok choy, and then we'll be ready to plate up. For me, this dish is really cool because we're taking something that's like super minimal, right? That everyone has, and you know, this reminds me of college for the most part. Like when you're in your dorm room and you're like, I need something to eat. Like, what am I gonna eat? A cup of noodles, you know? And this dish was inspired from my time here in the Netherlands when I met this guy. His name is Sakari, and he's Indonesian. And whenever I meet new people, I always try to ask them, hey, like, you know, what's your favorite kind of food, or what's your best food memory, or what's your, you know, just tell me about something about food and the love that you have for it, you know, whatever it is. And this guy, man, he was super passionate about his grandmother's chicken broth dish that she did. And what she did was she used to take ramen noodles, like whatever package of noodles that she had, and cook it with chicken and garlic. And this is basically homage to her. And you know, when we discussed it, I was like, hey, let's cook it. You know, let's see how it comes out or whatever. So we go to the supermarket, we find it, we get all the ingredients that he wants me to get, we make it, and when he tells me, he's like, this reminds me of my grandmother's food, and I'm like, for me, that's like the biggest compliment. It's super humbling to hear, you know? Like, did the exact same thing that we're doing here, you know, but when you eat it, it just reminds you of home. It reminds you of why you like to do what you do, or why you love what you do. So for me, it's homage to that. It's something that's super cheap, super simple. I mean, the noodles are like 80 cents. Like, chicken, $4. You know what I mean? Like, all you're doing is taking simple ingredients and really just making them kind of speak to each other. So, really. All right, so we're gonna open this up. Man, no, it looks amazing. And you just want to leave it in there for a little bit, so that way you just want to leave it in there for a little bit, so that way it kind of sets up all the flavors. But it's gonna taste. So good, so good. Now that we have the noodles where we want it to be, we're gonna add our bok choy the last second, okay? And we're just gonna give this a nice stir. And we're gonna let this go for about another 2 minutes or so, and then we're ready to plate. that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. This was Simply Cooking with Sakari. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.